The energy today, the energy today will push us to speak our truth with passion and to take some bold steps, to take some bold actions today. We may feel like our mind is on fire with ideas. So make sure that you have a way of writing them down, having them as reminders to give them thought later when you have time, perhaps. Because I think we're really going to want to act on some of the things that we think about today. We don't want to lose that thought. It's the perfect day for bold conversations, creative expression, absolutely. And making decisions, but making them with a clarity, making them with a confidence. Okay, so now is the moment to start putting our thoughts into motion. An idea we've been pondering, a bold conversation. Today's energy supports us in making our moves with not only a clarity, not only a confidence, but I also think a sense of enthusiasm is here as well. This is the energy of speaking up, of creating, of taking charge, and trusting that our ideas will flow with confidence. So join me as we gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy. And by the end of our time together, it's my hope that you have the insight to go forward with a confidence, with clarity, with love. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here, truly. Thank you for all of the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your Daily Focus, June the 5th, 2025. And if you like what I do here, please remember to give me a thumbs up, a heart in the comments. Let me know you're around, please. It just builds my enthusiasm to want to create more and more for you. I just did a blog not too long ago on Eris. I want to do a video on it. I think along the same lines, but maybe a little bit simpler than I did in the blog. But if you want to know who Eris is and how Eris affects you personally, okay, because we have that Eris Chiron conjunction, right? And that's staying with us for quite some time. I think it's like middle of next year, I think we worked it out to be. I'll have to check my notes on that. But, so we want to know what Eris and Chiron mean together. So we have to know who Eris is. And I do already have one out on Chiron somewhere in there. So anyways, back to you. Shameless plug. Today we have the energy of the 5. Oh, and if you're looking how to get to my blog, my website is definitely in the description box somewhere. So give that a scroll. The energy of the 5. The energy of the 5 is about being in the moment. It's about creating happiness and joy and giggles and laughter. It's about being creative. It's about letting your inner expression flow. It's about allowing in maybe a little bit of romance. And 5s is the very busy energy. Things are happening from all angles. So we have to be, but I think we have the clarity today and we have the enthusiasm, we have the confidence that a 5 energy only helps us on a day like today. But be in the moment. And if you're not celebrating something, then find something to celebrate. Celebrate you. If we look at the daily numerology, it would be 6 plus a 5 plus a 9, giving us a 20 energy. So a fork in the road, a time to make decisions, a time to understand where we want to step, where we want to grow, where we want to give our focus, our time, our energy. 2 plus 0 is a 2. And the 2 is, yes, about partnerships and coming together. But when I hear the 2 in numerology, I think magic. I think the magic that is around us and how we need to go on an exploration within and discover the magic that we already hold within us, whether that's a talent, an ability, or something about your unique self. Sun is in Gemini, Moon is in Libra, and Mercury sextiles Mars today. So this energy is a combination of having a very sharp mental focus, and we are ready for those bold actions. Absolutely. So it's actually an ideal atmosphere for bold thinking and creative expression, or taking decisive action on new ideas, to act on our thoughts, to share our ideas confidently, to speak up with passion. This energy offers definitely opportunities for growth, whether we're starting a new project, making a big decision, taking that next step. It's about expressing our ideas, pushing forward with confidence. We speak with confidence, we dream with confidence, and don't be afraid to take the lead under this energy. You might surprise yourself, especially if you're not accustomed to being the leader of anything. Or maybe take the lead on leading yourself in the right direction. It's a great time to finally have that conversation. You know the one I'm talking about. We have a need to express our feelings. But it could be where we're making that pitch. We're in that job interview where, those kinds of things where we have to be our very best in the conversation. This is the day, a couple of days actually. Maybe it's just to clarify something in your mind. That could also be something, and there's some kind of action that we have to do. Or it may be that we use our words. The energy supports clear and assertive communications. So this is a day to, and we want to practice it. We want to know what we're going to say ahead of time. We just don't want to walk up to somebody and start talking. It's time to put our thoughts into actions. Absolutely. I don't care if it's through writing or painting or really any form of creation, of creativity that allows you to share us or shares your unique voice. I hear voice, your unique voice. Now, with Mars does bring a sense of urgency with it, and there's a potential to act without fully thinking things through. So it is time for quick action, absolutely. But we need to be mindful not to rush into decisions too quickly or without considering all the details. And Mars being in Leo, okay, that makes us a little overly confident. So that could lead to taking unnecessary risks, acting in ways that maybe we're not taking other people's perspectives or we're not giving them a voice. We're stifling them so that they can hear us much better. Be careful of that kind of energy. In conversations, listen. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen. And if it's something that we want to step into, ask yourself, is this practical? Is it aligned with my path forward? Is it what matters most in my life right now? Is this where I want to be putting my focus, my energy in this moment in time? Also, be careful not to take on too much. Focus on what truly matters. Don't overextend yourself. Give yourself time to take breaks, do other things. Because this energy can be strong and it can take us away. With Mercury sextiling Mars, today's energy is perfect for bold action, for clear communication, for allowing your creative expression to flow. And this is a time to speak our truth, to take charge, to bring our ideas to life. Whether we're having that important conversation, starting a new project, expressing ourselves through our creativity, this energy supports confidence, decisiveness. So embrace the moment, embrace the momentum, trust your voice, and move forward with an enthusiasm, with a clarity. Okay, let's go to the cards. So who do we have there? Six of Swords, going forward, going into uncharted territory, trying new things, different things. Seeing the possibilities, going towards the possibilities. Understanding that we are equipped, we are ready, we are capable, we are deserving, we are worthy. Okay, underlying energy for today is... I tell you, I didn't get to bed till, oh my gosh, it was like 3 o'clock probably by the time I was so late getting up. And this was the first time I was meeting my mentor in many, many, many moons. So I was very excited to get back into doing that again. And anyways, so I'm late, but I'm here. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is about just showing up and doing the work. Don't measure yourself or how well you're doing or if this is working or this is failing. Just do. This is what I'm hearing. Just do. Do your best. Whatever it is at whatever you're doing, just do it. Don't give it much thought. Don't wonder what, I almost see like everybody's doing the same kinds of things and you're peeking to see if you're where they're at or what they're doing different, or and stop comparing what you're doing to other people and just be your very best, because it's your unique self, it's your inner magic that actually moves you forward. And people are watching. So long as we are consistent, so long as we are putting our best foot forward, so long as we are showing the value that we bring to the table, people are watching, and opportunities, adventures, relationships, new learning experiences could all come from what you're doing today at a later time. So be very present in what you're doing today. Remember the 5 energy of being present and being in the moment. And of course, we want to create happiness and joy. And maybe you can add happiness and joy into whatever you are creating and inventing or designing or making tangible. And people are watching from the distance, and they see your enthusiasm, they see your attention to detail, maybe whatever it is about you, they're liking what they're seeing. So don't think that nobody's watching, even if it feels that way when that card comes up. Our first card is the Empress. So we are very intuitive today. We are also the diplomat today. So yes, we can use our words quite concisely to get our message across, to start to turn that dream into something tangible and real and a success down the road. This is about getting out into nature. This is about giving birth to something, inventing something, creating something. This is about, getting out in nature, going with the flow. Get near water, okay? The Empress is usually sitting by some water, a falls, a waterfalls, or a pond, or a stream, or she's usually pictured very pregnant and very close to water, sitting out in nature on her throne. So it's important for us to become the Empress, to take time like the Empress, to spend, even if it's 5 minutes. Or maybe you go on to Amazon and get one of those floating solar fountains, so you put it in the bird bath and listen to that. Or maybe it's just a bucket of water on your balcony. Whatever, okay? Paint the bucket so it looks cool. And and have that little fountain going on. I think they're like $20 or something. It's not a big, huge purchase, but to get near water, to give that, because water is healing, water is energy, water helps us flow. 9 of Cups, the wish card. What are your wishes? What are your desires? Do you know? This would be a good day to sit down and think, what is the next action I want to take towards what dream, what desire, what goal? So this card is telling us to really think through what we want to give birth to, what we want to create, what we want to invent, what we want to make tangible in our world going forward, what kind of successes we want to see. And there's not 1 cup, there's not 2 cups, there's 9 cups here. So we can have wishes and desires and passions and dreams and goals set for all different parts of our life. So spend some time in quiet contemplation and think about what you want to put your attention on, what you want to grow. And then we have the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups could be a travel card, I get. So maybe you're thinking about traveling, moving, going somewhere different, doing something different, being somebody different. And yes, in order to actually do those things, we do have to step away from our comfort zones, the things that we lean on, the things that give us a sense of security or safety. And it's almost like we have to step into an independence of what we want over what the world is offering us. Because sometimes some of the things that we lean on aren't really healthy for us. Some of the things that we do in order to feel that safety or the security isn't always so helpful for us. In fact, we think it's safety and security, but it might be an escape route for us. This is about seeing the vision of your tomorrow and what you want to step into. And knowing that you have to leave some things behind. Some of the things you want to leave behind, but other things, it's a little harder to separate yourself from it. In order to actually take that bold step forward and step into that action plan that you've been dreaming of. Okay, let's get an oracle card. I guess I should finish the sentence at some point. Breakthroughs, an 8 energy. An 8 energy. We finished it with the 8 of Cups for the tarot, and now we have the 8 energy here again. The 8 energy is all about growing our prosperity, growing our stature. So it could be that we are making things happen in our financial world. Absolutely. Or maybe just a sense of a true fulfillment. But breakthrough. And I do believe our minds will be going a mile a minute today. You want to have that piece of paper and a pen in hand. You want to be able to write something down that you thought of, because trust me, by the time you get home, you're not going to remember it. And it was probably a great idea to set you towards a sense of freedom, a sense of liberation. Anyways, let's get back to you. I'm babbling. Okay, here we go. Breakthrough. Feel confident that things are falling into place just as a seedling breaking through the surface of the earth. You too are going to experience an emergence. The efforts of your hard work will become evident when you begin to see the difference of all your labor and time that you've invested. Count your blessings. You are gifted with a creative touch and the ability to generate new and wonderful things. Take a moment to feel proud of yourself for all that you have accomplished. Okay, so I think that is really a regurgitation of what I said for the most part. But yeah, feel confident that things are coming into play, and show up. Just do the work, right? And you'll see down the road how the labor that you did today, the sweat and the tears and in order to create what you want, is when you look back, it's a pittance for what you get. A small pittance for what you actually get. That it just, the rewards come. But we have to be patient. We have to be in the moment. And we have to listen to our ideas, our intuition, our gut feelings, that aha moment, that epiphany. And I think we've had a week now of that being a part of the energy, where epiphanies and aha moments can be very much something that's happening. So let's see what the animals have to say. We have clarity with the bats. And yes, clarity will come in today. Understanding. That's the way to go. That aha moment. That epiphany. Everything makes sense. All the dots just got aligned. Just connected. Clarity. Hidden fears, open mind, heart and soul, trust and passion. Clarity of mind means clarity of passion too. And that is why the great and clear mind loves and sees distinctly what it loves. And so many are afraid of bats. They fly in a sporadic fashion, never knowing where they'll swoop. Instead of relying on their sight, they use all their other senses, the main one being their hearing. If you've chosen bat, you're being told that the clarity that you seek has to be sought in a different way. Bat offers you the clarity to see around you what may be hidden. The one thing I want to say there is, the main one being their hearing. And I spoke earlier about that, right? Listen. 2 ears, 1 mouth. This is a day to listen more than to talk. But when you talk, it's with a sense of importance. It's with a sense of empowerment. It's of a confidence. And being able to clearly define what your message is to that person or those people. Now is the time to look at your life subjectively and see where you can add positive and passionate changes. You might sign up for a class or start a new creative project or finish one you started way back when. It is possible that you are neglecting communication with those who love you and you're not even aware of it. You may be acting as a hermit and don't realize it. So call your friends and plan a fun night out. 5 energies are perfect for that. Release your old fears and anxieties. You can write down your fears one by one on a piece of paper, and after you complete the task, take each paper and say aloud, I release, insert your fear, and then rip it up or burn it in a fireproof container, allowing the universe to take care of all that is holding you back. And once again, you can use water as a source. Now, you can't throw it into a pond or anything, the ashes, but any kind of flowing, okay? There has to be a flow. It could be the front ditch, so long as the water flows, okay? That's the importance, because we want that water to take that away from our lives. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.